Welcome to Angel Health Academy. Topic for the day is leadership styles. There are different meanings for the word lead. That is to guide, to direct, to run, to go, to be the first, to open play, etc. Let us see what is the meaning of the term or the word leader. Leader is a person who leads or commands a group or an organization or country. A leader can be defined by an ability to get others to follow willingly. An ability to get others to follow him willingly is called a leader. Let us see what is the meaning of leadership. Leadership can be expanded like L stands for lead, to lead. E stands for encourage. Encourage the group or the workers or the employees. A stands for leadership is an art of getting others. Art of getting others. And it is an ability to influence others. Then D stands for direction and doing right things. Leadership is the doing right things. E stands for enthusiasm. Leader will be an enthusiastic person. Enthusiasm. Then R stands for respect. Respect the workers. And of course is responsible. Responsible and accountable. Both responsible and accountable. Then S stands for stimulate or motivate the people or the group. Then H stands for help. A leader should help the group and guide them. Then I stands for inspire, inspiration. Then maintain good IPR, interpersonal relationship. And of course, innovation. A leader should follow innovative approaches. Then P stands for leadership is a process of influencing. It is a process of influencing and it is for the promotion and protection of the group of people. So this is the meaning of the term leadership. Moreover, leadership is the art of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving a common goal, common set goal. And it is a process of encouraging and helping others to work enthusiastically towards the objectives. Leadership is the ability to influence the behaviors of others towards the achievement of a mutually established goals. Let us see the definition of leadership. According to Jack, leadership is the authority to influence the group towards the achievement of goals. So according to Jack, leadership is the authority to influence the group towards the achievement of the goals. Then let us discuss about the leadership styles. The important part of the session is leadership styles. Leadership style is the different ways or techniques used by the leaders to influence the people or to implement the plan. So it is the different ways or techniques used by the leaders to influence the people or to implement the plan. So let us see what are the different leadership styles. I have made a mnemonic for leadership styles. The mnemonic is add bro. Let us expand the add bro. A stands for Autocratic Style. D stands for Democratic Style. Then second D stands for Delegative Style. And BR stands for, together I have used BR stands for Bureaucratic Style. And O stands for others. So others include Paternalistic Style, leadership style, Situational Style, Transactional Style and Transformational Style. So these are the 8 different leadership styles I have been going to discuss in this video. So for the easily understanding, you can remember one keyword. So Autocratic Style, the keyword is I. The Democratic Style, the keyword is we. The Delegative Style, the keyword is you. Bureaucratic Style, the keyword is it. So you can remember this I, we, you and it to understand easily about the Autocratic Style, Democratic Style, Delegative Style and the Bureaucratic Style of the leadership. Let us explain in detail about these styles. First is Autocratic Style. Autocratic leadership style is the power-based leadership style. So you can remember the Adolf Hitler. He had used this autocratic style of leadership. Here you can see the diagram. In the middle part, this is a leader. The leader will decide and the followers, the workers or employees has to follow what the leader has been decided. So this diagram also you can use for easily understanding of the autocratic leadership style. Then the keyword is do what I tell you. And another keyword for you, I will decide, you should follow. The leader will decide and the followers, the workers, employees has to or should or must they have to follow that. Let us see in detail about autocratic leadership style. So autocratic leadership style is also known as authoritarian style. Authoritarian style. It is a leader-centered leadership style. Leader-centered. That means here the manager retains the power. That is a classical approach of autocratic style. The manager or leader retains the power. Then manager is the decision-making authority, the ultimate decision-making authority. The direction is without consulting the subordinates. The manager or leader doesn't consult with the subordinates and he makes his own decision. So direction is without consulting subordinates. The subordinates expected to obey the orders without any explanation. Then here motivation is provided through structured rewards and punishments. So in autocratic style, the motivation is, that is negative motivation, that is provided through the structured rewards and punishments. Let us see the characteristics of autocratic leadership style or authoritarian leadership style. First is formal relation. There is a formal relations between the team. Then it is a centralized authority. So the leader is the ultimate person to make the decisions. That means centralized authority. And of course it is a single man decision. That is self-decision or self-assured. Then the motivation is negative motivation and sometimes the motivation by a coercion. Coercion means by a force. Then here it is only downward communication. Another characteristics of authoritarian style or autocratic style is it focus mainly downward communication from leader to subordinates. Then leader has a wrong belief regarding the employees and leader has a strong control. Autocratic leadership style has a strong control and it is dominating style. Then it is based on the task oriented. So these are the characteristics of autocratic or authoritarian leadership style. It is most effectively can be used when a new or untrained staffs are entered into the team. New or untrained staffs. Then when effective supervision can be provided only through the detailed orders and instructions. So this leadership can be used. Then the staff do not respond to any other leadership style. Then we can follow autocratic leadership style. Then there is a limited time in which we have to make a decision. Then we can follow the autocratic leadership style. Then sometimes the manager's power is challenged by the staff or team members or the employees or the workers. In this case, it can be used. So the manager's power, when it is challenged by the staff, autocratic leadership style will be the most effective style of leadership. And it should not be used in certain condition when the staff become tense, fearful, resentful. Staff expect their opinion has to be considered. Then when there is a low staff morale, high turnover, high absenteeism and work stoppage, these are the situation where we cannot apply the autocratic leadership style. So next is the advantages of the autocratic leadership style or authoritarian leadership style. First one is quick and clear decision. Decision will be very quick and it should be very clear. And there would be a satisfactory work from the employees. Then it is necessary for the less educated employees. So quick and clear decision, satisfactory work and necessary for the less educated employees. The disadvantages of the autocratic leadership style is lack of motivation or negative motivation. Less productivity from the employees. Employees may not be like the autocratic leadership style. Then sometimes there will be agitation by the employees. And possibly there is a chance of partiality by the leader among the employees. So these are the advantages and the disadvantages of the autocratic and authoritarian leadership style. The second important type is democratic style. So you can remember the Abraham Lincoln regarding democratic leadership style. So you can see the flow diagram. Here the direction is both sides, leader and to the follower or to the worker. All the direction you can see that the middle portion is the leader and all this F stands for the follower, workers or employees. So you can remember the clue word, we will decide and we will do. So here we use we will decide and we will do. So shall we decide? Leader may ask to the employees, shall we decide? And what do you think about the situation? These are the keywords you can remember. An important keyword is for the democratic leadership style is we will decide and we will do. So democratic leadership style is also known as participatory style. There is a participation between the leader and the employees, workers, manager and the workers or subordinators. In this democratic style, there is a cooperative decision-making methods are used. In democratic style, the leader will value the individual characteristics, respect the individual characteristics and the abilities of the subordinates. Then here direction is with the consulting the subordinates. Then delegates the authority to the subordinates. So the responsibility and authority are delegated among the employees. Then each employee will be given a particular responsibility. So delegation of the authorities to the subordinates. Then all the decisions what have been discussed, what have been taken, keep informed to the employees. There are two types of democratic leadership style. One is consultative and another one is persuasive. Let us see what is consultative. Consultative is the process of consultation before the decision are taken. The leader consults the subordinates before the decision has been taken. That is consultative democratic leadership style. Second is persuasive leadership style. Opposite of that consultation, leader takes the decision. Then he will explain to the subordinates, the employees, the workers about the decision, and he make them to understand that this is the right decision. So leader takes the decision and seeks to persuade motivate the other people, other employees or workers that the decision is correct. Then next is characteristics of democratic leadership style. There is a cooperative relation, cooperation among the employees. Then there is positive motivation, motivation by participation. Then leader believes in employees, trust in employees. There would be open communication, two-way communication. Then less control. Then involves others in other employees or workers in decision making. Then communication is upward to downward. Then direction through the suggestions and the guidance from the subordinates. So these are the important characteristics of democratic leadership style. The most effective situation where we can apply the democratic leadership style is when the changes must be made or problem solved that affect the staff. So usually the changes has to be made in the organization or the problem has to be solved. But this may affect the staff. In this situation, there would be a democratic decision making. Then second, if the leader decide that all the staffs has to be participate in the decision making and problem solving activities, then it could be most effective. That is democratic leadership style. Then when the leader wants to provide opportunities for the staff to develop a high sense of personal growth and job satisfaction. The next situation, a large or complex problem that requires a lots of input to solve that particular problem or issues. Then it could be the ideal one, that is democratic leadership style. Then leader want to encourage team building and participation among the subordinates. Then also this will be the most effective application of democratic leadership style. Of course, there are some situations the democratic leadership style also should not be used or it may be ineffective. So when not enough time to get everyone's input, in such a situation, it could be ineffective. Sometimes the decision will be easier and most cost effective by the manager himself or herself could taken. In such a situation, easier and more cost effective for the manager to make the decision. Sometimes the decision could make without any mistakes. In such situations, we can't afford the mistakes for the particular decision. This will be ineffective. Democratic leadership style will be ineffective. Then next is when the manager feels threatened by this type of leadership and you could avoid or it is ineffective or it should not be used. Sometimes the decision should be taken in that we shouldn't involve the staff or the subordinates. So staff safety is a critical concern. When staff safety is a critical concern, this democratic leadership style may not be effective or it would be ineffective. It should not be used. That is, staff safety is a critical concern. Let us see what are the advantages and the disadvantages of the democratic leadership style. Advantages are high morale. There would be high morale among the subordinates. Then creation of more efficiency and productivity. The productivity will be increased. The efficiency of the staff will be increased. Then there would be a peaceful industrial relation, interpersonal relationship among the employees. So that is another advantage. Of course, there would be some or a few disadvantages, that is requirement of educated subordinates. Then sometimes delay in decisions. In emergency situation, we couldn't use the democratic leadership style. Then sometimes there would be a lack of responsibility in managers. That also may be another disadvantage for the democratic leadership style, that is lack of responsibility in managers. The next type is, the third type is delegative style. The direction of arrow you can see that from the follower or from the workers towards the leader. That means all decision by you. All decision has been taken by the subordinates. So that keyword is you decide. I will be responsible. So you decide whatever decision you can take. I will be ultimately responsible for the situations. So delegative leadership style is also known as laissez-faire or free rein or hands-off style. Laissez-faire is let it be. The leadership responsibilities are shared by all the subordinates. The leadership responsibilities are shared by all the workers. This is also known as freedom style. So in this leadership style, the followers, the workers or the employees must determine their goals. They have to make the decision and they have to resolve the problems on their own. Sometimes it may be due to the lack of the confidence and or sometimes it is maybe the fear of the leader to take a ultimate decision. He may hand over every responsibility to the employees. So a free rein leader actually he doesn't lead the group, but leaves the group entirely to itself. Such a leader allows maximum freedom to the subordinates. That is, they are given a free hand in deciding their own policies and their own methods. That means sometimes leaving the workers without any direction, without any supervision or without any coordination. All authority and power has been to be vested or given to the followers or to the workers or to the subordinates. The characteristics of delegative leadership style is full faith in subordinates. Second, independent decision making system. Each employee can make a decision, independent decision making system. Then decentralization of the authority. Authority is given to the employees, decentralized. Then there would be a two-way communication. Then cooperative relations. Of course, there will be cooperative relations. The important thing is there will be no direction or little direction. So the delegative leadership style most effectively can be used in when staff highly skilled, when the staffs are highly skilled, when they are highly experienced and educated. And staff have the pride in their work, when they have proud of their work. And of course, they drive to do it successfully on their own. And sometimes we keep outside experts, such as staff specialists or consultants used. In this case, the delegative leadership style could be used. And when the leader feels trustworthy on the staffs. And this situation also, the delegative leadership style is mostly effective. And of course, some situation it is ineffective or it should not be used. That is, when staff feel insecure at the unavailability of the manager. Sometimes the manager may not be that deal with the situations. So when staff feel insecure, it should not be used. The manager cannot provide a regular feedback to the staff on how well they are doing and they are managing. In such a situation also, it would be ineffective. When the manager unable to thank the staff for their good work, and of course the manager doesn't understand his or her responsibility and hoping the staff cover for him or her. These are the some situations that we couldn't use the delegative leadership style. Let us see what are the advantages and the disadvantages of the delegative leadership style. The first advantage is there would be development of self-confidence among the subordinates. Then there would be high level of motivation. Then it would be helpful in development of the enterprises where they give importance in the creative ideas of the subordinates. Then of course there are some disadvantages. That is, there would be sometimes there would be difficulty in cooperation because each subordinate make our own decisions, different type of decisions, and sometimes there will be lacking overall direction because sometimes that leader may not be bothered about this. So lacking in overall direction. Then lack of importance of managerial post. Sometimes they neglect that importance of the manager because all the subordinates are started to take decisions, direction, etc. They sometimes there will be lack of importance of the managerial post, and these are the disadvantages of the delegative leadership style. The fourth style is bureaucratic leadership style. You can remember the police officer in bureaucratic leadership style. So the clue for you, this leadership or this leader may follow the particular policies of the organization or from the book of policies of the organization. Here the leader may take the responsibility of a police officer, not a leader, and he perform the routine task as an art of leadership. That means he may enforce the rules and regulation as per the policy. So this is the clue for you to remember about the bureaucratic leadership style. Let us discuss in detail about the bureaucratic leadership style. So in bureaucratic leadership style, the manager manages the organization by the book. This is the clue for you, by the book. Everything must be done according to the procedure and according to the policy. according to the procedure and policies of the organization. If it is not covered by the book or the policy, the manager refers to the next level above him or her to get the correct information. So bureaucratic leadership may be effectively used or most effective when staff performing routine tasks over and over. When the staff has to perform the routine task over and over a period, so it could be based on the procedure and policies. In such a situation, it would be most effective. Then staff need to understand certain standards and procedures of the organization. Then staff performing tasks that require handling the cash. In such situation, they have to follow the policies. Then staff using a dangerous or delicate equipment in the organization. Then also they have to follow the policy. Then when it is related to safety and security training being conducted, then also it has to be follow the policies of the organization, that is safety or security training being conducted. These are the situations where the bureaucratic leadership style can be used most effectively. So where it is ineffective or it should not be used. So it should not be used where the work habit form that are hard to break, or especially if they are no longer useful. So the simply following certain procedure that is no longer useful, it would be ineffective. When the staff lost their interest in their jobs and their co-workers carrying the same policies and procedures that may not be beneficial to the organization, in such situations it would be ineffective or it should not be used. And the staff do only what is expected of them and no more, nothing else. In such situation also it is ineffective or it should not be used. Advantages and disadvantages of the bureaucratic leadership style. Advantages are it ensures the consistency of policy and procedures. So they follow strictly the policy and procedure. They abide the policy and procedures. Then follow standard operating procedures of. They follow the standard operating procedure of an organization. These are the advantages. Then disadvantages, like as the organization demand flexibility, innovation and creativity, this would be ineffective. So ineffective where organization rely on flexibility, innovation and creativity. Some situation we shouldn't be rigid. We should be flexible. So that is another disadvantage when we follow that bureaucratic style, that may lead to inflexibility in certain situations. Reaction of employees is same as working under an autocratic leader, because here also they follow strictly the policies and procedures, and there won't be any changes in that. So reaction of employees is same as working under an autocratic leader. That is another disadvantages of the bureaucratic leadership style. So these are the 4 important leadership style. Then let us move to the next part of the session, that is others. So in that we have a paternalistic style, situational style, transactional style and transformational style. So this is a clue for you to remember about the particular style. Paternalistic style means you can remember parent and children relationship. Situational style means, as the term indicate, leadership style may change according to the situation. So changing styles. Then transactional style, you can remember, that is we are looking inside the box, into the box. So that means there will be strict organization structure and organization pattern will be followed by the leader without any changes. And transformational is opposite of the transactional style, that is looking out of the box. So that means with the innovative techniques, that the leader may make a lot of changes in the organization. That is transformational style. So let us discuss in detail of these 4 leadership styles. So first one is paternalistic leadership style. In this paternalistic leadership style, the leader believes in the need to support the staff. Leader try to support the staff. Leader act as a father figure. He act like a father of that organization, and all that employees and workers are the children, like that. So thus leader take care or treat employees as a family members. And of course the paternalistic leader also make decisions, but he may consult with the group members. Paternalistic leader makes decision but may consult with the employees. So this is about the paternalistic leadership style. The second style is situational style. A good leader will change intuitively between the styles according to the people and according to the work they are dealing with. So as per the situation, he changed the leadership style. So decision making varies from situation to situation, and it differ according to the need of the situations. So he used different techniques of leadership style in this situational style leadership. So next is transactional leadership style. This is also known as responsive leadership style. That is responsive leadership. Transactional style is based on the rewards and punishment. Then transactional leaders work within the organization structure and they never deviate. They work within the or according to the organization pattern and organization structure. They won't deviate from that. Then here leader create a clear structure for the subordinates. What is required from their subordinates and their subordinates has to contribute that. On success, they will get the reward. Subordinate may get the reward, and if they fail, they will be punished. And usually it is seen in large bureaucratic organization. So transactional style is the responsive leadership based on the reward and punishment. Transactional leaders work within the organization structure and they never deviate. Then last one is transformational style. Here the leadership is proactive. That is, they promote innovative ideas. So the leader constantly seeking to improve the organization structure with new ideas. So this is just opposite of the transactional leadership style. Here leader constantly seeking to improve organizational structure with innovative or new ideas. The leader put passion and energy into everything and care about the employees and encourage them to succeed. Then creating enthusiasm among the subordinates and energy among the subordinates. And actually this would be done by the charismatic leaders. So pure charismatic leader who believe in themselves may be the leader in transformational style. They take every opportunity to convince others to climb the stairs of success. So that is about the transformational style. This is just opposite to the transactional style. Here the leader is use an innovative ideas, new ideas to improve the organization structure. So you can remember charismatic leader as Mahatma Gandhiji, and he has been said that in a gentle way you can change the world. Here the leader will look out of the box. Then in transactional style the leader will look into the box. And in transformational style, the leader will look out of the box. That is the difference between transactional style and transformational style. So let us summarize the topic. So today we have been discussed about the 8 different leadership styles. That is Autocratic Style, Democratic Style, Delegative Style, Bureaucratic Style, Paternalistic Style, Situational Style, Transactional Style and Transformational Style. So for the study purpose, you can also use this table. And here I have been made the features and style of the leadership: autocratic, democratic, delegative and bureaucratic especially. Then the features have been given: decision making, direction, task orientation, domination, control, motivation and communications. So thanks for watching. Hope this video really benefit in your studies. If you feel it is worth and benefit, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned with the Angel Health Academy till we meet with another important educational video. Thank you.